Hello everybody, it's Mike Less, and this video is about the Lafayette Farm Toy Show, which my wife and I attended on Saturday, March 11th. It was the 39th annual farm show, and it was held at the Crowne Plaza by the Indianapolis Airport. I've been to some farm toy shows over the years. I do collect 1/64th tractors mostly, and this is the first one I ever attended that had a contest for 1/64th farm displays. Or I guess there was other scales as well, but mostly 1/64th. So it was something I always wanted to see. So we went, and I'm just gonna take the video camera, walk around, and show some of the displays. This one here really caught my eye. It was sugar beet harvest, and this was made by a boy named Jacob D. Reuter. I hope I pronounced his name right. And he was setting this up when I walked by, and really liked it. And he looked at me and he says, "Hey, are you Mike Less?" And I said, "Yes, I am." He says, I follow you on Instagram and subscribe to your YouTube channel." So I kind of got a kick out of that. I actually have fans out there, and ran across one here. But he did a good job on this display, and you can see the different angles and stuff here. But again, this was sugar beet harvest. And walked around, looked at some of the other ones. They were up in the balcony area, and they were down in the lobby. A lot of different displays here. Won't go into great detail on each one, as I did not get a chance to talk to many of the people that build them, but kids from adults building these, and it's really got me in the mood here. I think I want to build one of these now. Wish I would have had this stuff when I was a kid. And I do have some of these buildings and stuff that I bought my kids, and we used to set up in the living room and play with them. And I'd still like to get them out every now and then and do the same thing, even though my kids are grown up and probably want no part of it. But we all still have a little kid left in us. And as you can see, there's a lot of detail, a lot of talent here. I can't imagine how much time these guys spend building these, with all the little detail they go through on some of them, from putting all the corn stalks or corn in the ground, windrows, the tillage. Look at the creek there, grain. Even some of them went as far as making it look like dust is coming out of the back of the combine. Livestock displays, and even inside some of the farm shops and stuff, as far as the tools and the equipment back then working on it. And they removed the roofs on some of the buildings, so you could see inside how a farmer might have his machinery stored away for the winter. Here's one of old-fashioned display, and back to another 1/64th. But just look at the detail again of the corn and everything. Just pretty neat. This one coming up here, you'll see in a second. Looks like a scene from Texas during wheat harvest. Just guessing Texas, Oklahoma, with the fence around the wheat field, the gates, and just looking at the pickup truck. That's totally a Western wheat belt pickup truck with the grill guard, the flatbed, and everything. This display here was 1/64th, and this boy was out of Ohio. Actually real close to where I'm from, Alliance, Ohio. And I was born just in the next town over in Salem. But a lot of detail here. And that looks like a Gleaner combine, but that's actually a white 2500 combine, which AGCO made for like a year or so and branded it as a white. And here's another one of his displays here. You can see detail of the shop, and of course white tractors. This one caught my eye. That was a 2105, detailed out pretty good. And move around here, someone washing a truck and probably breaking in their 4-H animal there, and just did a nice job here. And we'll go over here to this bank barn with the Ohio Bicentennial painted on it. You see a lot of barns in Ohio painted up like that, but you look inside and they're unloading straw. This is, again, a lot of detail here. Good job. Then over here we have a mint farm. which I have been to a mint farm, so I knew what this was. But there's yeah, the shop and the buildings, and that building right there's got the wagons with mint where they boil the mint out of the leaf, and out here they use forage harvesters to chop it up. It's a neat process. I was at a mint farm up in northern Indiana a few years back while they were harvesting, and of course the guy had some versatiles, and that's why I was there. But it was a neat process, so it was neat to see a display like that. And the mint wagons that they chop into kind of look like a forage wagon, but a little different. And another farm scene here. Looks like some beef cows and nice bank barn. Good detail on this. Just a good job. A lot of good displays here. Everyone did a great job. I did not get to stick around to see who won, but they were all pretty good, and definitely like to come back next year and see this again. Here was a corn harvest display with a lot of good detail. Deer running out of the standing corn, center pivot irrigator, some traffic out on the road here. You can even see the pivot tracks through the cornfield, standing corn. I didn't buy any toy tractors at the farm toy show today, but I did pick up a couple older versatile brochures. I got one here of the triple nickel, the 555, and also got this one, designation 6, one for the brochure for the 1150, and the versatile series 3, and these two badges here, one designation 6 badge, and thought this one was pretty neat here, Big Roy.